Good afternoon. My name is Ralph Emmerink, and I'm the MYP coordinator at the American International School in Guangzhou, China. I've been asked to act as a course ambassador for the PTC course on curriculum leadership at international schools. And I will be talking through a couple of things that I found particularly helpful about this course. First of all, I feel as a curriculum coordinator in the MYP, the course is very applicable to my everyday job. As a curriculum coordinator, I'm obviously working very closely with our departments, or we call them PLCs here, and I'm able to apply and implement a lot of the things that I learned during the course in my day-to-day job. For example, during the course, you'll hear a lot about ducks, not the yellow furry things, but more the dispositions, understandings, the content, and the skills that students are learning based on the curriculum standards. And I feel that differentiating the curriculum standards into these four facets helped me a lot to understand more about how curriculum works and how we can prepare students adequately and accurately for what our curriculum is asking them to do. So that was one of the main takeaways from the course for me. Another thing is that we talked a lot about the why and the what of curriculum, which is particularly interesting for me, especially because the why is tying very much to the mission and vision of our school. And I was able to learn a little bit more about how that works, how the mission and vision translate into day-to-day practices when it comes to curriculum. And also the what, so what is curriculum based when we talk about curriculum standards, but also about assessment, for example. I think the course is very useful because not only do you learn a lot, but it also is a great way to connect and interact and make connections and that last beyond the course with other educators or curriculum coordinators or in whatever role they serve from other international schools. There were a good number of people. I think we had about 40 plus participants in our course from all different schools around the world. And it's great to connect and think about how things work in different contexts and what are some things that we need to or that we can bring back to our school that we can learn from other people that also attended the course. I think for me, being an ambassador allows me to talk a little bit more about why I felt the course was very useful for me. I've heard before that the PTC courses are probably the best PD you can get as an educator, especially when you're middle or upper echelons of leadership at international schools. And I always took that with a little bit of a grain of salt, but in the end, I feel that is actually true. I learned a lot from this course. It was great to make connections. We have a WhatsApp group that is still existing, and people are asking and sharing resources there and helping each other out. So not only the content that was discussed during the course, but also the connections that you make with other like-minded professionals from international schools around the world were extremely helpful for me. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you during a PTC course in the future. Thank you.